Yo, what is going on, guys? Dr. Schwaz here. In today's tutorial, I'm doing a master run on the Link. We've been redoing master runs on Operation 2 Hives with some of the Operation 3 characters, so you'll be seeing a lot of Cole and Clay in some of these videos. Of course, I want to shout out to Cody and Willie for running this with me. This hive is unique. It's got some mutators, close range warden, close range rifle drones, so the hammerburst drones, and the wardens, they can only be killed by meleeing them with the Nasher and the overkill. Shooting them does do a little bit of damage, but it's just best to melee them. I'm going to be running a Meal, and we also have a Lonnie, and a Cole as well. As usual, the card setups will be in the comment section of the video. When that's uploaded on YouTube. First thing I want to mention, this first half is pretty much a maze. There's a 2-minute timer in the Venom, which is nice. We're going to head out here to the left. We're going to pull rejects here. So I'm going to take those out real quick here. You can pull 3 different types of enemies here. You can pull rejects at the beginning. You can also pull leeches. And you can also pull poppers as well. Coming up here, we got some rejects there we just took out. A lot of these rooms in the first half look pretty identical, so you just want to make sure. I've mastered it so many times and it still is confusing on which way to go. We got some grenadiers here. Again, shooting them doesn't do anything, so you have to melee them, melee them down. This is why we brought melee characters for this one. Getting under fire here, a couple of revives here. Fighting some drones and grenadiers. That's where we get the Nashers from. On our way to our first ammo room here. We're gonna have overkills, flashbangs, and ammo crates in here. And of course, if you're lucky, a cog tag, which is always nice. We're not doing a high score run here, we're just doing this to complete it. Alright. Move forward. There's going to be a couple more rooms with some rejects in them. Before we head to that large room, before this safe room. I'm running that close range recharge, so when I get a kill right next to me, it recharges by about 25 seconds, which is pretty nice. You'll see in the second half the bubble will come in clutch. The Nasher card would be good to run for this, but since you're doing melee damage, I didn't run it. Again, getting rid of some more rejects before we move up. Alright, we're almost to the large room before the safe room. Once you get there, build rejects or poppers at the beginning. You're going to have a drop shot scion here, along with some grenadiers and drones. If you pulled leeches earlier, you're going to have an ice scion here. And you also have the same grenadiers and drones that we're fighting, that we're going to be fighting too.
Look at you. Oh yeah, they want to join up now, baby. Oh yeah.
Alright, Cole's going to use his ultimate here. Tries to go for the ice scion. I guess he does get a melee on him, but me and Lonnie will team up on him and get rid of him. Still not done. A couple more drones, grenadiers to get rid of before we get to the safe room. Cole goes down. We're struggling a little bit here. Characters at the time of recording this weren't maxed, so definitely getting used to the torch tackling and all that stuff with Cole. Just trying to maneuver around, see where the enemies are. We got drone right here. And get rid of the double melee combo. Got a whole video on that earlier in the channel. Want to check that out. So where he goes down, he's going to reverse drone up on the left.
Oh, almost lost you
Alright. Got this drone right here. Don't finish the melee combo because they get pretty damaged, so I just do the double melee and the stun. Then it goes down again. And then the revive. There's a drone there. We don't have to kill it. I mean, just go to the safe room and avoid it. And that is pretty much the first half so far. Alrighty, skipping the shower segment here, we've got, in the safe room, we've got 2 flashbangs, 2 ammo crates, and an overkill.
Everyone good? Let's wait
Just waiting for the door to open here. Couple of emoting for the camera right there before we get out of here. Alright, we're gonna run up this ramp, hallway up here. This first hallway we're going to fight. Since you pulled rejects in the beginning, or if you pull leeches in the beginning, you're gonna have Ice Scion here, and you're gonna have Elite Grenadiers and regular Hammerburst drones here. As you can see, I do try to shoot them with the overkill. It does very little damage. You're just better off meleeing with those weapons. And the other way you could, of course, damage it is with Lonnie's ultimate and the Breaker Mace. We just triple team that Ice Scion, and he's pretty much done. If you pull the poppers in the first half, instead of an Ice Scion here, you'll just have a drop shot Scion. But you'll still have the same drones. The Elite Grenadiers and drones will still be there. That's basically the RNG in this section here. Just slowly making our way up here and go down.
Thank you, friend.
Couple of revives here. Just making our way up. Just double teaming all these drones and grenadiers that we have left. Now before we move forward. Alright, in this room area, there's 2 ammo rooms. One on the left here has got ammo crates, flashbang, and a drop shot. Useful if you're bringing a Keegan, which we don't have, but doesn't hurt if anyone has one. Can do damage on the Scions and stuff like that. The other ammo room, which I don't go in, it's got ammo crates as well, flashbangs, and Nasher and an overkill too. If you wanted to stock up on ammo for that. And of course, cog tags could be in any room, depending on the RNG or the luck that you get. There is a level 2 locker right up there, if you have time to use it. There's several level 2 lockers on this side, but we don't really find the need for it. Since there's a 2-minute venom delay at the beginning, you can have time to do that, but we don't really use them. Alright, coming up in the next room here, what we're going to do is, up here on the left, well, we're just killing time right now. There's no faster venom on this, I believe, so we're just killing time. The next room coming up, we have, we're going to pull a Warden, which we're going to try to aggro and come back here into the venom. That way Lonnie can use her ultimate ability or electric blade and kill it. In that room we also have Elite Grenadiers and regular drones. If you pulled poppers in the first half, in that room you'll have Elite Hunters as well, but you will not have the Warden here. So if you pulled leeches or rejects, which is what we pulled rejects in the first half, you will have a Warden here, but if you pull poppers, you will not. Lonnie going up there, gets an Elite drone, tries to flashbang it, and Coalition Faction doesn't stun him, so she just uses her ultimate and gets rid of it right there. Extra damage in the Venom, works with the Venom Blade, which is why we were waiting there in the beginning just from a Venom. She gets the Breaker Mace. Hello, Elite Grenadier. Goodbye. Just hiding there. Caught me off guard. A couple of more Hammerburst drones might be stuck up in this room. There you go. Get rid of a few of them. There's a couple more hallways you're going to enter Just this room right here. Up on the right, there's 2 ammo rooms, one on the right, one straight across. The one that I'm in right now, it's got a bunch of ammo boxes and flashbangs, and then the other one across the hall is basically Keegan's Paradise room. It's got 6 or 7 flashbangs and about 6 or 7 explosive crates if you bring a Keegan. That's going to be a room that he'll definitely utilize. Alright, this is the large room before the ending here. We pulled rejects in the beginning. Pulled rejects or leeches. What you're going to have in this room is a bunch of leeches here, which are rushing us right now. Elite Grenadiers and regular drones, and you'll have 2 ice scions, which you will slowly start coming in. One's coming in slowly on the left, and there's another one coming up on the ramp on the right. Once the Venom is here, Lonnie is going to flashbang. It actually stuns him, which is nice. Cole uses his ultimate on the other one. Lonnie gets the bleed off. I am about to get frozen solid, so I use my ultimate here to get me out of the radius of that cryo cannon. Panic move, but it definitely saves me for sure. Alright, both those ice scions are done. Still got some elite drones. Elite Grenadiers and regular drones to deal with. All the leeches are done. Another level 2 locker here if you need it. If you're not bringing up here, there's really no function of, no purpose of using that. If you pulled poppers in the first half, and in this room you'll have elite hunters as well. And instead of two ice scions, you can have a drop shot scion and then the warden as well. Now we're out of that large room. We're just gonna get ready, killing some time, waiting on the venom to the particle venom to fill up that second last room, so Lonnie can be effective. Then we got leeches. We're gonna have plenty of leeches here. Door closes and a warden. When you have rejects of leeches in the beginning, you're gonna have leeches and a warden at the end here. If you pull poppers early in the hive, you're gonna have poppers and a warden here, which can work actually work in your favor if you plan a flashbang. The explosion of the poppers can kill the warden, which is pretty nice. So there's a level 2 locker out here, but we're all needed. Flexing for the camera. That's pretty much the link on Master, guys. We do that with a Cole, a Lonnie, and a Emil. Definitely a melee oriented hive for sure. Anyway, y'all, cards and stats coming up. That is pretty much it for me. Thank you all so much for watching. See ya.